Welcome inside the Three Hills Centennial Arena here in Three Hills, Alberta. It is the Three Hills Thrashers hosting the Red Deer Vipers. And these two teams polar opposite directions right now, and probably in opposite spots we would have thought they would be. And Brandon Bilodeau, meanwhile, gets a start for the Red Deer Vipers. Clay Monroe makes this start against his former club. Red Deer 6th place in the North Division. That's right, final playoff spot. 2-3-1-1 for 9 points. Three Hills, meanwhile, tied for first. 5-1-0-1, and we are underway as Angletwick gets this one up to Logan Linnell. And the Red Deer Vipers control the opening draw. Some lineup changes here. Bailey Lawson finds himself on the top line. Here's Difference right out front, jamming it away on Monroe, and a good stop there. And now Mac Difference will try to come in, but it's turned aside there at the line. Here comes Tom Vanderlyn, the Three Hills captain. Takes in the middle, he shoots it. Ryan Spiller back to the line, Taylor McCubbing. Now here's Spiller. Spiller up top, McCubbing. McCubbing to Hanger. Hanger knocked off the puck, and here comes Mac Difference. Difference to Logan Linnell. Linnell, Difference! A one-timer goes, does not get to Mac Difference, and back comes Ryan Spiller for the Three Hills Thrashers. Kingwell ties him up, and now it will come to Aiden Wilson. Wilson through center with speed. Wilson drops off Logan Linnell, shoots it, glove save, Clay Monroe, and he will hold on to that. Logan Linnell looking for, he scored 2 in the defeat. Only 2 Viper goals in the defeat against Stettler on Sunday. As Aiden Wilson loses the draw in the offensive zone, but he gives chase on Brian Beaulieu, comes down to Morrison, and now a good hit there in the middle of the ice. And now back the other way come the Red Deer Vipers, but meanwhile it's turned right back over, and here is Griffiths to Newsham. Newsham turns this one over. Hoppus has it in his own zone. 4 minutes gone here in the opening frame. Scoreless between Red Deer and Three Hills. LaPointe steps around one. LaPointe looking to the middle. Taken off the puck by Kyle Gray. Cody Phillips. Hard hit on the far side by Declan Johnson. Turned over. Lane Sim shoots it just wide. Sim was looking for his first of the year, but he just puts it wide on Clay Monroe. Lane Sim usually, when given those opportunities in real life, he was pretty good at burying them, but doesn't there. Declan Johnston out there on his new line. Lane Sim and Spencer Yates. As it's outside the line, Connor Sullivan regroups, gets it to Sim, and Sim carries in on the left side. Nice move to Johnston! Stopped by Monroe, and he holds on. And Red Deer, I would say that the game against Mountain View, they probably didn't deserve to lose that badly, but I wouldn't say they deserved to win either. Based on their third period, you probably could have expected a different result in Stettler, but nonetheless have just been stymied by hot goaltending. And if you Red Deer start seeing a couple of big saves early here, you're going to be saying, oh, here we go again. A long drive from Lane Sim goes wide. Drew Hickle's got it. Hickle up the far side to Cody Phillips. Phillips poked off his stick, and now Wyatt Sawchuk to Cody Keith. Keith knocked out the puck by Sullivan neatly. Keith's got it into the corner. Phillips. He skates away. Up top, Keith Hickle, and now Sawchuk far side Lougheed. Red Deer is yet to win a road game in HJHL21 as Tristan Zarubiak finds himself back in the lineup. It comes up to Lane Sim. Sim tries to step around Hickle, cannot do so. Sullivan over to the far side, Austin Thorne. Now Nick Scott, who also finds himself reinserted into this lineup by J.D. Moracle, is just trying to find a lineup that can score, reliably, and also win some hockey games for Red Deer, who've struggled immensely in the early portion of the season. This is game 1 of the back half of HJHL21. Here's Goodall. Good takeaway right out front. Scott was just disrupted enough to miss. Scott backhander in front. Now he scores! Nick Scott! It's now 1-0 Red Deer. Scott beats Clay Monroe, and it just squeaks through, I believe, the 5-hole there. I believe that was the 5-hole. Scott with his second of the year. And the Red Deer fourth line strikes. It's 1-0. It'll go Scott from Goodall. And Red Deer looking to build on that start. Here's Aiden Wilson over to the far side. Kingwell shoots. That deflects. What a good stop by Clay Monroe, and he holds on. Keegan Kingwell elevated to this top pairing now with Dalton Angletwit. 2 left-handed shots. I know that because I accidentally made Keegan a right-handed shot. And he told me, Sim, you're an idiot. What are you doing? I'm lefty, always have been. Long shot now from Brett Hoppus. Good glove save. And now back comes Jesse Morrison. Steps around Kingwell. Matt Morrison right in front. Glove save, Bilodeau. And he makes the stop and holds on. Bilodeau faced a lot of real good Stettler opportunities early on Sunday. That was the first real challenge he faced in this one. Face off right side of Bilodeau here, and it's won cleanly. A long drive off the boards. It'll come right back to Fougere, though, and Fougere tries to dig this one out. Now Kalinowski goes to Mac Difference. Difference over the line, far side, right into the middle. It's taken away by Taylor McCubbing, and McCubbing will come in for the Three Hills Thrashers. Now one-timer by Spiller. Great save, Bilodeau, and he holds on. Red Deer's got a 1-0 lead, but since that goal, it's been mostly Three Hills here. Still out there, top line for Red Deer, Lawson, Linnell, Difference. Draw one by the Three Hills Thrashers. Spiller into the middle, intercepted, but it comes instead to Tom Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn knocked out the puck, centered now, and taken away by Logan Linnell. Linnell gave it over to Damian Chopek. Chopek will get this right into the middle. A chance for Difference. Glove save Monroe, and he holds on. Clay Monroe, the Innisfail native. 3 Heritage Junior Hockey League teams in his career. Started with the Red Deer Vipers as an underage 17-year-old, and then went on to play for the Black Falls Wranglers. Of course, wrapped up his career here in Three Hills as a Thrasher. Over to the near side, it'll come, be neatly intercepted by Michael Lougheed. Lougheed with speed. Lougheed knocked off the puck. Brody Kalinowski recovers it and got it to Lane Sim. Sim found it to Declan Johnston. Johnston over the line near side. Johnston tries to get it into the middle, can't do so. Brian Beaulieu takes away from him, and Beaulieu will be over on the far side. He's knocked off the puck by Sim. Sim gives chase and skates onto it in the corner. Lane Sim skates away. Now comes to Johnston right in front. Good stop by Monroe, and he hangs on to that. 6 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the first period. 1-0 Red Deer. Jesse Morrison against Aiden Wilson on the draw, and this one is going to be controlled by the Three Hills Thrashers. Over to the far side, Tyler Newsham, now to Riley Griffith. Griffith over on the far side, right out front. Bilodeau, another save, this time on Tyler Newsham. Face-off coming to the right side of Brandon Bilodeau. Wilson on it for Red Deer, and he won it cleanly, kicked it back to Kingwell. Now it comes to the captain, Dalton Angletwit. Angletwit comes over the line. Angletwit right up top. Hoppus snaps it high and wide. LaPointe in behind the net. One-timer Wilson. Stopped by Monroe. Glove save Clay Monroe. And Clay Monroe has been tremendous here in the early going. Could be 3 or 4-0 Red Deer right now. Far side, Kingwell, and now here's Scott. Scott now, he's with it, tries to spin this one in deep, but it's taken away. Here comes Cody Keith. Keith looking into the middle, a one-timer. Bilodeau makes a big save of his own and hangs on to that with 4.5 to go here in the first period. Tough turnover by Nick Scott just inside the line. That line stays out there. Goodall playing down the middle today. It's won, though, by the Thrashers. Here's Shearman shooting. Good save. And Bilodeau, he thought about playing it, but he's just going to hang on to it. Red Deer, as mentioned at the top of the broadcast, struggled immensely, especially on the road. doesn't get any easier, though. Red Deer back on the road for their next one. That one is against Rocky, as Nick Scott comes right back the other way. Scott, he has the only goal of the hockey game. Zarubiak tries to put this one in deep, and Randy Hanger over to the near side, Shearman. Shearman now, he got it up, and he's got it here. A blocker save by Bilodeau. In tight, now on the far side, it's Tristan Zarubiak. He's just going to lift it in deep and go for a change. Taylor McCubbing tied up down low, and in there to help out is Logan Linnell. Linnell skates onto a puck, and a big hit on McCubbing down low, and he's a little bit shaken up. Brendan Shearman knocked off the puck. It comes to Difference over to Goodall on the far side. Goodall will come in and put this one in deep for Red Deer as Taylor McCubbing skates away from Difference, got it up, and now here's Shearman for the Three Hills Thrashers. Shearman skates around Sullivan, now dropped off. Beaulieu, Shearman, backhander, scores! Brendan Shearman has tied it up for Three Hills. That's a tough bounce there. Wrist shot. Hits a body, comes right to Shearman. And those just seem to be the kind of things that are going against Red Deer right now. And it's a 1-1 hockey game. Shearman, it will be unassisted as Brody Kalinowski will start in offensively for the Red Deer Vipers. Logan Linnell, a shot got blocked. This comes to Lawson. Now to the corner. Difference. He cannot get a shot away as he knocks his man off the puck, but instead it comes to Michael Lougheed into the final minute now of the first period. Red Deer and Three Hills tied up at 1. Spencer Yates. He's going to put this one in deep. It's going to be gathered here by Kyle Gray. Lawson takes away, though. Up top, Chopek. Chopek to Lawson. Lawson to Yates. Yates turns this over to Newsham. This one will go in deep. That'll do it here as the first period comes to a close. Red Deer and Three Hills tied up at 1. As the Red Deer Vipers head to the locker room, have to be frustrated. You get one, and then it's a shot that gets blocked. You're doing the right things, and Brendan Shearman just gets it right on his tank, backhands it home. 9-8 are the shots through 20 minutes, 1-1 the score. Welcome back inside the Three Hills Centennial Arena. Thrashers and Vipers going at it, tied up at 1. Bailey Lawson will start this period on the draw against Patrick Fougere, and the Three Hills Thrashers will win it. It's Tom Vanderlind, the captain, on the near side. Spiller, far side, one-timer! As Patrick Fougere got that one away. And a good stop by Brandon Bilodeau. Here's Dalton Angleton trying to get it out. Cannot do so. Randy Hanger now to Spiller. Spiller shoots. Got blocked and went up and out of play. I think that went off of Keegan Kingwell. A little bit of pressure here from Three Hills early in the second period. Face-off going to be won by the Thrashers over to the far side. Hanger. And now Tom Vanderlind tied up there. Back to the line. Hanger, McCubbing. Fougere shoots it. Tried to go short side. Gets stopped by Bilodeau. Red Deer in some duress early here in this second period, early going. But it comes to Lawson now. Lawson at Difference. Difference cannot get a shot away. It'll come harmlessly to Clay Monroe, who will hang on. That's maybe something you got to work on if you're Red Deer. Just getting pucks to the net and not being too cute with it. His face-off now to the right side of Clay Monroe. Aiden Wilson on it for Red Deer, and he lost it. Wilson, that's been one of his real strong suits this year, his draws. But not a very strong night thus far. Is Brett Hoppus will retreat into his own zone, get it up to Cale Lapointe. And Lapointe comes to the near side for Aiden Wilson. Wilson got it to Lapointe. Lapointe Into the middle. Here's Cholbeck shooting. Good stop to traffic made by Clay Monroe. He'll hang on. 3 minutes and 25 seconds gone here in the first period. Red Deer looking for road victory number 1 on the campaign, trying to get this season back on track and get it back to 500. A draw won by Red Deer. One-timer! And that was Hoppus, and he didn't miss it by much. That puck came out the end boards right back to Clay Monroe, and he'll freeze that one. Sim, Johnston, and Yates out there now for Red Deer. They'll win the draw cleanly. Kalinowski now to Yates. He one-timed and it got blocked by Tyler Newsham. Now Kyle Gray to Griffith through center. Griffith knocked off the puck. It'll go in deep now. Brody Kalinowski trying to pressure there. It's going to be Riley Griffith. Dug this one out, did Lane Sim. Sim to the near side for Spencer Yates. Yates over to the far side, Declan Johnston. Johnston right in. He couldn't get a shot away. Good defensive play there. And Spencer Yates has got it. Yates shooting. It goes just wide. And Lane Sim was right there, but Monroe covered it up. And now it comes up to Brendan Shearman for Three Hills. Shearman into the middle. One-timer that didn't get away. And here comes Declan Johnston. Over the line, far side. Johnson poked off his stick. Zarubiak off the bench. Snaps it. It goes just wide. Tristan Zarubiak nearly gives the Red Deer Vipers the lead once more. And Connor Sullivan in deep. It's going to be dug loose by Jackson Goodall. Goodall into the middle for Austin Thorne. And Thorne will come through center. He's going to be tripped up. That's offside. Meanwhile, we'll take this opportunity to take a Three Hills Thrasher to the penalty box for tripping. This one will go against Wyatt Sawchuk. So Red Deer gets the first man advantage of the game. Brett Hoppus, Aiden Wilson, Logan Linnell, the power play unit for Red Deer, and it's one back to the line. Hoppus, one-timer, stopped by Clay Monroe. Brett Hoppus, Red Deer's leading scorer, 6 points in 7 games, 4 goals and a couple of assists. Face-off left side of Monroe here. And this one will be won by the Three Hills Thrashers, but turned over. Back to the line. Kingwell, a drive through traffic. Stopped by Monroe. Donovan Tykerobe will lift this one the length of the ice. Gathered here by Kingwell, and Kingwell will start out. Kingwell over the line on the far side. It comes right to Hoppus. He shoots it. Great save by Clay Monroe. Now right in front. That's held in at the line by Lapointe. Logan Linnell up top, kill Lapointe. Lapointe cannot get a shot away. He's pestered there by Donovan Tykerobe, and Tykerobe will send it the length of the ice. Yes, here's Brett Hoppus now. Starting out through center, it comes to Aiden Wilson. Wilson over to the far side. Logan Linnell, he missed the net. Logan Linnell, a glorious opportunity to restore the Viper lead, but he put it wide. Keegan Kingwell, he'll start in through center. Gave it up to Hoppus. Hoppus, he's over to the far side, taken away and cleared again. Nothing doing for the Vipers on that power play. As Keegan Kingwell goes right up to Brett Hoppus. Hoppus comes in. Hoppus into the middle. Linnell, one-timer. Oh, what a stop by Monroe. Red Deer has now been stymied by 3 goaltenders in a row. And what do? I don't think Red Deer's playing that poorly tonight. There's a draw is won by Linnell, by the Vipers. Linnell, a backhander, another. Stopped by Clay Monroe. A hard hit now, and we're going to get a tilt here. Is Thorne, he's going to go at it here with, this is, I believe that's Jesse Morrison. Morrison underneath on Austin Thorne. And maybe this is what the Vipers need to get going. Thorne takes one underneath. Thorne put a big hit on his man, and Morrison took exception. Underneath comes Thorne. He blows the puck up. Now Thorne over the top. Morrison responds. Missing one is Thorne. Thorne dodges one underneath. Throws and misses one of his own. Thorne underneath on Morrison. He connects. Thorne takes one and gives over the top. Thorne and Morrison underneath goes Thorne. And David has slain Goliath. Great tilt. Austin Thorne, a big hit. Jesse Morrison takes advantage. They go at it, and Morrison a distinct height advantage on Thorne. As we'll see, maybe that's what Red Deer needs. This kind of game, this kind of muck it out and grind it and get in fights. This is what made the Vipers successful in those 2 years. And now back to the line. Sullivan is going to come to Kingwell. Kingwell now Lawson shooting, glove, save Monroe. Bailey Lawson looking for his first of the year. Elevated to the top line. Get some grit up there. Lawson won it cleanly. Kingwell now Lawson again, spinning and firing. It got blocked. Drew Hickles got it for Three Hills. Hickle spins away from Lawson. Hickle now on the far side. Sends this one up to Tom Vanderland. Vanderland to the far side. Will be knocked into the end boards, and it's going to come to Kingwell. Red Deer and Three Hills linked up earlier this year in Red Deer. Was an overtime victory for the Vipers. Here's Logan Linnell on the near side into the corner. Mac Difference. Difference to Lawson. Knocked off the puck. Hard hit by Kingwell. And now Lawson able to get that over to Mac Difference. And the Red Deer Vipers with some good pressure there in the offensive zone and denying Three Hills any kind of attack back the other way. Here comes Logan Linnell. Back the other way. Knocked off the puck. And he will be a step offside. 7:23 to go in the second period. Red Deer and Three Hills tied up at 1. Second period shots 9-2 in favor of Red Deer. And this is the kind of thing they've been doing a little bit of late. Out shooting teams quite heavily. And now it comes right through the crease. Just not getting the results. As here's Brett Hoppus. He'll start out through center. Not too... it's pretty reminiscent, actually, of the Oilers' recent series in the NHL with the Leafs. Now here's a chance for Riley Griffith! Right in, loose puck! No, they're waving it off. It's in the net. But they're saying no goal, and there's no doubt Brandon Bilodeau is interfered there with by Riley Griffith. I don't even think they're going to take this one upstairs. I think they're just going to take this outside. Not pushed. No chance that can stand. Is Riley Griffith interferes with Bilodeau, and right away the referee says no, that doesn't count. And indeed it won't be reviewed. Just goaltender interference. Face-off going to come outside the line. 6 of the quarter to go. But as I was saying, a little reminiscent of the Oilers-Leaf series, where the Oilers had some good starts, just didn't get the results, and then it's like the puck goes in the net for the Leafs first, and you know, you roll your eyes and you say, what do we do? But in saying that, and I've said this about the Oilers, you got to be mentally tougher than that. Big hit now, far side by Brody Kalinowski. And now it's going to come right to Lane Sim. Sim got knocked off the puck. Here's Chopek. Sim skates in. Sim trying to go to the middle, but it's taken away by Randy Hanger. Hanger to Chopek now, knocked down in the middle. Dalton Angletwick over to the near side. It's Spencer Yates. Yates tied up near sideboards. And now the puck tied up, still there, but the Three Hills Thrashers will get it out, but it's knocked down by Aiden Wilson. Lane Sim retreats into his own zone. Now it's Angletwick, now to Spencer Yates. Yates will put this one in deep. Under 4 to play here in the second period. Puck will come right out front. And Red Deer's going to get a penalty here. This, I believe, is going to go to Spencer Yates. As Morrison and Thorne are now out of the penalty box. Oh, that's not even close! So Red Deer goes to a penalty kill here. Chance for the Thrashers to take a lead. 3:23 to go in the second period. Morrison off the draw to Phillips in the middle. Rebound. Thorne neatly knocks that one down and goes down the ice. As now it'll come to Jackson Goodall. Goodall pinched off along the end boards, and Patrick Fougere got this one up to Tom Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn pitched off neatly by Thorne, and Dalton Engletwit will fire at the length of the ice again. Minute 20 to go in the Three Hills power play. As Tom Vanderlyn through center. Red Deer, one thing they have been dangerous on this year is the penalty kill, leading the league in shorthanded goals. However, that clearly doesn't translate to on-ice success. Red Deer with a measly 2-3-1-1 record. Meanwhile, Lane Sim right out of the corner nearly got the Vipers another shorty. What a good stop in tight by Monroe. And now Dalton Engletwit will fire this the length of the ice with just 19 seconds remaining on the Thrasher power play. And a stretch pass right to Brendan Shearman. Out in the middle, Spiller. He shoots it and didn't miss it by much. Red Deer back to even strength. Logan Linnell got it to Yates, who's fresh out of the box. Yates into the middle, Brett Hoppus. Hoppus, a backhander, stopped by Clay Monroe. Under a minute now left in the second period. Still tied up 1-1. Face-off 17-11 in favor of the Red Deer Vipers, and they'll win it here. Here's Brett Hoppus right off the draw, right in front. Monroe makes another stop. Clay Monroe right now giving his team a real good look. Is this one dug out of the corner by Aiden Wilson. And now it'll come to Brett Hoppus. Hoppus in over the line. There's Randy Hanger. He's going to take this back the other way. Maybe one last chance for Three Hills to get a shot. They won't get it. Actually, yes, they will. But it's stopped in the nonetheless by Brandon Bilodeau. It was Jesse Morrison. Jesse Morrison was looking to hit the score sheet again. Been in a fight already this evening. Red Deer and Three Hills head to the lockers. Still tied at 1 period to go. They went to overtime in Red Deer. And it stays tied, 2:40. 12-6, the Vipers outshoot Three Hills in the second. Hoping for more of the same and to at least 2 points in the standings for Red Deer tonight. But here come the Thrashers. A good hit by Dalton Engletwit. Captain on captain crime. As Engletwit stepped into and pasted Tom Vanderlyn. And now it's Lawson. Got it to Kingwell. And Kingwell will get it up to Logan Linnell. Linnell through center. Linnell tries to make a move around Randy Hanger. And Hanger played him perfectly. Here comes Tom Vanderlyn. They'll try to step around Engletwit and Will. Here's Spiller. Spiller can't get around Kingwell. Kingwell now to Dalton Engletwit. And Engletwit will start out for the Red Deer Vipers. Engletwit looking to the middle. He can't find anybody, and now back comes Randy Hanger. Good body check there by Logan Linnell, denying a zone exit. It will come out, but the Vipers have full control. It's Keegan Kingwell. Now to Logan Linnell. Took a hard bump, and there's Tyler Newsham. Newsham right in. Newsham knocked off the puck. It'll come to Mac Difference. Difference down Logan Linnell. 17 minutes to go here in the third period. Red Deer going to a power play. Is tripped up over the blue line is Dalton Engletwit. This will be Randy Hanger, who will go to the penalty box. Kind of can openers, Dalton Engletwit there. Face off left side of Clay Monroe. Red Deer trying to regain the lead here. 3 shots on their first power play. Didn't get anything of consequence. As Red Deer turns this over early in the man advantage. And he gets sent down the ice. Kale Lapointe now up to Aiden Wilson. Wilson to Brett Hoppus. Hoppus right down the pipe. Hoppus shoots it. Blocker save Monroe. Hoppus still on it. Hoppus still. He's going to shoot it again. He missed it just wide. Up top, here's Keegan Kingwell. Shooting one through traffic. Blocked it into the corner. Kyle Gray got this out, but not down. Keegan Kingwell retreats back into his own zone now. Minute 4 remaining on the Viper man advantage. Kingwell will start through center. Gets this up to Linnell on the far side. He leaves for Hoppus. He shoots it. Got blocked, went into the corner. Kyle Gray off the glass, down the ice. It'll go the full 200. 38 seconds of power play time remaining for the Red Deer Vipers. Over to the far side, Logan Linnell. Linnell starts in for Red Deer. Linnell cuts to the middle. Dropped off, Kale LaPointe. LaPointe shoots it through traffic, got blocked. Brett Hoppus on the far side. Brendan Shearman digs it out. And now Beaulieu will get it in the middle for Tanner Sharp. We are back even here. Three Hills has killed the penalty. There's now Keith. Shoots it. Oh, that nearly got through Bilodeau. Now Griffith save. Rebound up high. Bilodeau's going to find it and hold on. Scary stuff there as Bilodeau is juggling that one. Clay Monroe has come in with something to prove, I guess, against his former club. He's playing tremendously. As Red Deer, I would say, certainly been the better club here. But it is the Three Hills Thrashers and the Red Deer Vipers who are tied. It's now here's LaPointe to Hoppus. Hoppus trying to get it back over to Kale LaPointe, but denied there. And now it's going to come right back to Randy Hanger, and Hanger will start out. He got it onto the near side for Jesse Morrison. Morrison right in the middle. Hanger! Oh, he put that one just wide. Nearly gave the Thrashers a 2-1 lead. Now at the side of the goal, it's loose. Bilodeau's going to find it and hang on. Red Deer has mentioned the struggles have been primarily on the road and not one away from Red Deer yet. They're going to find a way they have to because they play in Rocky on Thursday, in Airdrie on Sunday, not back at home till next Wednesday when they take on the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. By that time, you lose all those road games, you could be out of it. Here's Chopek. Chopek now to the near side. Yates, one chance, two chances. Yates, one stop, one off the side of the goal. There's now, here come the Three Hills Thrashers. Knocked out the puck. Randy Hanger. He comes back to Kalinowski over to the far side for Damian Chopek. Chopek now to Spencer Yates through center. Yates got it to Lane Sim, and Lane Sim comes right in for Red Deer. Sim in the corner, tied up by Randy Hanger. Dug loose by Tom Vanderlind, and Vanderlind will come back the other way for the Three Hills Thrashers. Vanderlind and Patrick Fougere knocked off the puck, and here comes Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski to Nick Scott. Scott's got a man under the net. Scott waiting, firing, blocked by Hickel. Now it's going to come to the line. Held in Kalinowski. Nick Scott, far side, one-timer, Monroe across to make the save on Goodall. It's just not going in for Red Deer right now. There's no other way to put it. Yates getting into it a little bit with the Three Hills bench. 9:51 to go, third period. Still tied up at what? Thorne to the near side. Here's Jackson Goodall. Goodall tied up on the near side boards. Comes over to Tanner Sharp, and Sharp will start out through center. Try to get around Austin Thorne. He's knocked off the puck, and it'll come to Donovan Tykerobe. Tykerobe up to the line. Drew Hickel, and now it'll be Sawchuk. Sawchuk knocked off the puck hard, and Goodall's got in the middle of the ice. Goodall will start out through center. Goodall tried to center that. Sawchuk knocked that down neatly. Sharp puts it in deep for the Three Hills Thrashers. Third period, 8 minutes to go. Connor Sullivan got it to Jackson Goodall, and Goodall will retreat back into his own zone, look for an option, finds Nick Scott up the near sideboards. And Scott will carry in offensively for the Red Deer Vipers. Taken away, though, by Wyatt Sawchuk. Now here's Michael Lahi. Lahi in offensively. Lahi right out front. Side of the goal. Jam it away. Sharpie hit the post. Gray to Beaulieu. Beaulieu, Lahi. Lahi shooting. Save. Rebound. Loose puck. Lawson got it cleared. And now here comes Mac Difference. Difference steps around one. Difference looking. Finds Kingwell. Scores! Keegan Kingwell gives the Vipers the lead late in the third. His first of the year. It's 2-1 Red Deer. That is a big goal for the Red Deer Vipers. Kingwell's off the bench. Late entrant into the zone, and he kind of just gets lost in the mix. Has all day and tomorrow, and he picks Shelp on Clay Monroe, who's been tremendous. But he lets up that one. And 6:29 to go in this period, Red Deer has a 1-goal lead, far from over. But nonetheless, here's now Shearman coming in for the Thrashers, now to Beaulieu. Beaulieu, Gray, Shearman. Shearman's got the Three Hills goal. Comes out of Cody Keith Phillips. Rebound, scores! Shearman's got the second Three Hills goal as well. It's 2-2. And when it rains, it pours. If you're a Red Deer Viper, you've played undeniably well enough to have a 2 or 3 goal lead, but Cleveland Rose stifled you at every opportunity. You take the lead finally, and then you cough up this one. And Brendan Shearman, for the second time, is the beneficiary of just saying, oh, hey, look what I found, loose puck, and then put it home into the empty net. So it is 2-2 now with 5.5 to go. As Dalton Angletwit comes in over the line for Red Deer. And the Three Hills Thrashers will come back the other way. Here's Cody Keith over the line. Can't get a shot away. Second time he can't either. Phillips in behind the net. Wiley Griffith up top. Beaulieu. Beaulieu knocked off the puck neatly by Mac Difference, and Difference would skate in. Difference taken out by Beaulieu. Beaulieu starts back the other way. 4.25 to go here in regulation. It's tied up at 2. Here comes Aiden Wilson. Wilson over the line, knocked off the puck, and he is offside. Red Deer scored in the third period against Statler, too. Hoping to get 3 points. Statler, of course, ended up scoring and winning that one in regulation, a couple of goals. They won that one 4-2. It's still 3:40 to go, so nothing out of the question right now. But 3 points definitely preferred. At least 2 for Red Deer is pretty much necessary, as it's going to come to Declan Johnston. Johnston starts right in, especially with the Sylvan Lake Wranglers losing yesterday. As here's Damian Chopek now coming down the far side. Chopek comes right in. Chopek takes to the net right up front. Brody Kalinowski shoots it. Blocker saved by Monroe. 2 minutes to go in regulation time. 2-2 between Red Deer and Three Hills. Tied up far side, Lane Sim has his man tied up in deep, but Fougere able to kick that one out to Tom Vanderland. Hard hit on Vanderland. Yates has it. Chopek now in the middle of the ice. Chopek right down the pipe. He's going to get knocked off the puck hard by Randy Hanger. And here come the Thrashers back the other way. It's Jesse Morrison with speed. Morrison trying to get around Damian Chopek, and does. Morrison shoots it. Glove save, rebound cleared by Brody Kalinowski. Final minute here, third period. Tom Vanderland knocked off the puck. Tied up. Now it comes to Jesse Morrison. Rebound covered up by Brandon Bilodeau. Oh boy. Oh, I can see that if you're Red Deer. But you can't play too tight either. You can't just play for the single point at this point. Face-off, left side of Bilodeau, won cleanly by Aiden Wilson. As now here comes Wilson through center. Wilson over to Cale Lapointe. Lapointe's knocked off the puck. He's going to drop this off for Austin Thorne. Back to the line, Sullivan. Now Hoppus. He can't get a shot away. Gets it over to Lapointe. Sullivan at the point. There is Thorne. Now in front, here's Aiden Wilson. Lapointe near side. Shoots. Scores! Cale Lapointe! What a clutch goal late in the third. Red Deer's up 3-2. 18 seconds to go. And Cale Lapointe just wills it by Clay Monroe. Oh, that is a tough bounce, but the one that the Red Deer Vipers are so deserving of goes off the stick of Hickel, up and over Clay Monroe, and with 18.5 to play, Red Deer is in sniffing distance of 3 points, but Monroe's going to go to the bench right here. Ain't over yet. Tristan Zarubiak's got it in his own zone. Now Thorne, empty net, Three Hills. Thorne tied up. Can Three Hills keep this alive? They cannot. Thorne's going to just take the remaining seconds off the clock. Red Deer wins this thing. Viper victory in dramatic fashion. 3-2 over the first place Three Hills Thrashers. Red Deer's clawed back to 500. They will take 3 points in the HJHL21 North Division standings. And they now sit at 12. So that is a big, big victory. Cale Lapointe, he gets the game winner. And Red Deer, it's been a frustrating stretch, but you know for this group that is a victory you love to see and you love to have. The cold ones at BP, so South Red Deer takes an extra sweet tonight. 3-2 is the final. Nick Scott, he is your 3rd star in this one. Scott got the first of the game, and this leaker by Clay Monroe. He has a goal. He's your 3rd star. Your 2nd star is Cale Lapointe. How about a game winner? That'll do it for you. I actually don't know what that hit, but it hit something nonetheless. Cale Lapointe, your 2nd star, and your 1st star is Ben Shearman. Bit of a homer pick, but maybe not. They only lost by 1, 2 goals. Sure, Ben Shearman, couple of goals. He is your 1st star for the Three Hills Thrashers, but his squad comes out on the short end tonight. Oh, baby. Can you tell I've missed all on hockey games? Because I don't think you can. Well, first of all, let's go in here. So, Red Deer now goes to 12 points. That puts him into a tie with Statler again, identical record. The Mountain View Coal, yeah. So I mean, you know, you leapfrog Sylvan now, so you're ahead of Sylvan Lake for the first time all year. So it's a big win. The fact you get 3 points instead of 2, that late goal by Cale Lapointe, it's absolutely massive. It's massive. You can't understate it. So let's get you a look at the scoring summary. It's Nick Scott, his 1st of the game, 2nd of the year. Jackson Goodall at 9:06 is the time of that one. 18:25, Brendan Shearman ties this thing up. Unassisted is the way that will read officially. 13:31. Hey, Red Deer's in business. Keegan Kingwell, his 1st of the year. And the 1st of the year Red Deer gets from the blue line. That's a big difference because those real-life Vipers got a lot of offense from the blue line. Back difference, Bailey Lawson. On the assist, that was at 13:31. And hey, you're like, oh, Red Deer's back. You know, they're in business. They're up 2-1. Well, not even a minute later, Brendan Shearman, his 2nd of the game from Cody Phillips and Cody Keith, ties the game at 2. But at 19:42, with 18 and a half left, Cale Lapointe takes the dagger and does some special things with it. He scores with it, in fact. Aiden Wilson, Brett Opp is the assist. 3-2 is your final. Thanks for tuning in to this one. And if you think we're done on HJHL21, oh, sorely mistaken. In fact, we have, starting tomorrow, exactly 3 more weeks. Last day of the season is March 31st. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the p.m., we have the Coaldale Copperheads at Lowman taking on the Lakers. Then the High River Flyers at 6:30 at Strathmore taking on the Wheatland Kings. The Medicine Hat Cubs are in Cochrane taking on the Cochrane Generals. And that is tomorrow's schedule. That Medicine Hat Cochrane game starts prime time, 8 p.m. Oilers aren't playing. So what could you really be watching even? Really? We're not watching anything. Thanks for tuning in. Good night. I know I'll sleep a little bit better, even though this is a video game. I did not want Red Deer to be this bad. Of course not. But we are, Oilers will be okay. I think so. All right. See you later.